We're coming in too fast. Damn! Air brake failure. It flew too early. I'm losing her. Brace for impact!
Chief? Chief, can you hear me? At last. Are you all right? Can you move? Yeah, there's the impact. There's nothing we can do.
Hello everyone, and welcome back to that game where we shoot aliens in the face as hard and as tactically as we can. Hard and tactical.
Warning.
That's what she said.
I detected multiple Covenant dropships on approach. I recommend moving into those hills. If we're lucky, the Covenant will believe that everyone aboard this lifeboat died in the crash. Alert.
Alright, so this is the
Covenant dropship
second
inbound.
mission,
We must be looking
otherwise
for
known as
survivors. I
Halo,
recommend
simply.
immediate evasion.
Yes. Well, we're not going to evade anyone, Cortana. We are going to shoot them as hard and as tactically as we can. We got a couple of Banshees flying around up here. Those are ground attack aircraft. There's a dropship landing over there. We're going to kill them all. Because they are the enemy, and the enemy deserves no mercy. Strike first, strike hard, no mercy, sir. Luckily, our pistol is scoped and we can take this sucker out, huh? And again, I'm just playing this, I'm going through this playthrough on just classic graphics and classic sound, so this is how Halo was originally played. And that elite was not too smart, he dodged right off the bridge. Again, I think they might have changed the hit scan on the Magnum pistol here, because I used to dome these suckers from like a bajillion miles away. That's how good I was. Or maybe it's just the fact that I'm just getting really old, and I'm not like 16 or 17 years old anymore. I don't have, my muscle reflexes are a little bit slower. I'm not an old man or anything. It's only been, you know, almost 20 years since I played this game. No, not at all. Alright, let's refill up on ammo here. Hey, bro, you know what I should do is I can go over and like teabag every one of these enemies. Yes. Alright, here we go. Off with a lovely waterfall. I remember it was such a big deal when they were talking about the graphical engine of this game, and how like if you look at the sun, like, and see it pass through some leaves or some trees or something, you know, it creates kind of a filtering effect. And they were so proud of it. But again, you know, these graphics were pretty good for the time, right? And even at that, the artificial intelligence for the enemies was highly praised when this game came out. And I'd say it's still pretty good. I think largely that's because, like, the enemies that you face different kinds of enemies, each with slightly different AI routines. So, like, you know, the little grunts here, right, they just kind of harass you, and if you kill their leader, then they break and run and flee like cowards, like the cowards they are. And the elites pose the most danger. They actively dodge back and forth, you know, and they'll charge at you and attempt to melee you and all that. And the jackals kind of stand there behind their shields and they roll to the left or the right, you know, and they can charge their plasma pistols and take out your shields. So
Over the next hill. We should check to see if there are any survivors.
So you face a number of different enemy types with slightly different AI, and I think that's what makes the AI in this game challenging. And furthermore, when you bump up the difficulty, not only does your shield not last quite as long, although from my understanding you have the same kind of health, but the enemy's skill bumps up. So, you know, anyone who's played this game on Legendary knows the challenge of it. Although that being said, this is one of the games I feel where
we can use your help, sir.
Let me let the Marines talk here.
Let's find him. Good to see you, sir. Welcome to the party.
It's a mess, sir. We're scattered all over this valley. Called for evac, but they showed up. Cooked.
Don't worry, Sergeant. We'll stay here until evac arrives.
Heads up! I got a Covenant dropship heading in. Over here!
I always thought the Covenant dropships looked like big purple tuning forks. Just being honest. They had kind of a odd look to them. But hey, whatever.
Let's get out of here!
Of course, we have Sergeant Johnson here, the big, black, angry, gruff sergeant, who would become a big supporting character, in some ways a main character, in the Halo universe. Of course, we did not quite know it at the time. And indeed, I think they didn't really know the full extent of the lore of the franchise that they created when they first made this game.
Let's burn!
No one had any idea of how big Halo would become when this game first came out.
Look, there he is.
Alright, let's take care of this elite over here.
Approach. I can use some help over here.
I didn't mean it.
Anyway, so like I was saying, when you bump up the difficulty, particularly on like higher difficulties like heroic or legendary even, what I like about it is the way the game handles it. It doesn't change the, at least I don't think it really changes the health of the enemy. So the enemy doesn't have like massive boost in health or anything that's like that's like an unfair degree over you. It's just that they're much quicker to react. They move faster, and as a result, they're more accurate with a lot of their weapons. And so they drain your shield very fast, and it ups the the amount of reflexes that you need to be skilled at the game. But as far as I can tell, when you bump up the difficulty, it doesn't like give the enemy AI some unfair advantage. It just makes them quicker and more accurate. Therefore, it's not like, oh my god, the game gets more unfair as you bump up the difficulty, but you just need to be quicker on your reflexes. I like that Marine over there. It's got the New York accent. Another bandit dropping in behind us to try to flank us. You can tell where he's from. Might be from Brooklyn. I don't have that accent. Anyway, and down comes another one. And what I really should be using is I should ditch the assault rifle and use the plasma pistol, I remember the big thing people kind of figured out was, we were doing like legendary speed runs or whatever, is that they just use the plasma pistol. They always use it, have it non-stop. Charge it up, drain the elite's shields or take out the jackal shields, and then just headshot them with a pistol. So people who got really, really good at this game, like who had like nothing better to do with their lives, yeah, they found out all the little tricks you can make with using the various weapons and how to like cheat the reload animations so you reload it quicker, and how to do the rocket jump, right? The double rocket jump. But anyway, I'm just really playing this game as much as I remember playing it back in the day, how I would have played it back in the day. So, if you're kind of screaming at your screen and saying like, oh my god, you're so stupid, why aren't you doing this or that? It's like, well...
Roger, Echo 419. This is Fire Team Charlie. We read you 5x5. That you, 4-Hammer? Roger, Fire Team Charlie. Good to hear from you. If you're not too busy, 4-Hammer, we could use a lift. We have survivors to transport to the command shuttle. I'm on my way.
Look, more lifeboats. They're coming in fast. If those lifeboats make it down, Covenant are going to be right on top of them.
Hammer, we need you to disengage your warthog. The Master Chief and I are going to see if we can save some soldiers. Roger, Cortana.
Alright, so like I was saying, yeah, I'm pretty much just playing this game much as I would have played it back in the day. Alright, nice. I think that's Sergeant Johnson jumping in the passenger seat. Yeah. Can you spare a few men? More like, can you spare one man? That's another thing I figured out early on in the game, is that if you can get a sergeant to be on the gun or in the passenger seat, their aim is far more accurate and they're quicker to react. You can always tell the sergeants because they're wearing like those caps. Yeah, not regular
This cave
helmets
is not
or
a natural
whatever.
formation. Someone built it, so it must lead somewhere. I've hacked into the Covenant battle network. They're actually broadcasting tactical data on unencrypted channels. We should show them who they're dealing with. Master Chief, I'm going to use your suit's transponder to monitor their chatter.
Transmitting over unencrypted channels. Noobs! Oh my god. Anyway, so one thing that kind of bugs me about this is that, I guess given that they derived a lot of their influence, you might say, from like Aliens and like 80s movies, they keep calling Marines soldiers. Now, I'm no Marine, but even I know that you never call Marines soldiers. Soldiers are part of the Army. Marines are with the Marine Corps. So, there's that. And Marines are basically indoctrinated to always believe that they're super special and awesome and the baddest badass in the entire room, you know?
You're almost a man.
As Captain Nathaniel Fick once wrote, every Marine thinks he's the toughest guy in the room, so yeah. I'm not a soldier, I'm a Marine. We're tougher, we're better. Hoorah, get some air. You know, the whole stereotype of the meat-headed Marine. Ah, dang it, we lost the sergeant. Don't worry, he'll be back. He's immortal, basically. We're not a pistol ammo. Let's grab a needler. There are some elites up here. Yep. There we go. Have a grenade. Gotta love that plasma grenade chain reaction. Switch that up for a plasma assault rifle, or plasma rifle. A plasma assault weapon of fully semi-automaticness. Come on, let's get that guy. Plasma weapons not terribly accurate, are they? Then again, neither is that assault rifle we're holding. Let's hit the bridge here. Sadly, it does not give us the animation that there usually is when you activate the bridge. I think that occurs on lower difficulty levels.
More! Over here! Over here! Keep it steady!
Alright, moving on into this unnaturally natural cave formation. Someone must have built it. You think, Cortana? Yeah, nature doesn't really work in straight lines.
Traffic on the Covenant battle network. A lot more crew made it off the Autumn than I had predicted. The captain really gave them hell. If we can find Captain Keyes and the other survivors, we have a chance to coordinate an effective resistance.
Yep, so you can see some of the original story ideas made it into the game, where the humans would, crash land on a ring world and start a guerrilla war with the alien invaders. So at least that basic concept still made it into the game. This is also the first level where you're given a fairly large open area to explore with multiple pathways, multiple ways to complete different objectives, I should say. It gave the game a far more expansive feel to it, although in reality it's not that. The environments aren't that big.
Here comes more!
you're still blocked by like large, unscalable walls.
Maybe they took cover in that structure. Let's check it out.
What the?
Well, I see dead bodies, Cortana, so they must have taken cover there, or at least tried to.
Come on! There's the man! Ow!
Weekly warriors. Oh, gosh darn it, they got me.
Maybe they took cover in that structure. Let's check it out.
Ow, man! There it is!
Uh-oh, stuck Warthog. And there he goes. Goodbye, Marine. You faithfully served your country with honor. Jackals, go away. Out! You fool! Look what you did to my shield. You get a grenade for that. Oh, the stinking elites up there. They are making life most inconvenient for me. They've got me surrounded. Alright, let's finish him. Oh, I hear you screaming down there.
We should search the interior of those structures before we leave.
Yes, well, we still have some guys out here to deal with, Cortana, so just give me a second, okay? Gosh, you're like the nagging wife or something. I can melee faster than you. Where'd these grunts go? Alright, well, whatever. Let's head down inside the structure.
This way, this way.
It's him!
Behind you!
That bird! Good one! Cover his fire! Ah! Careful! Right behind! Roger that. Marines! Assemble for evac! Pronto!
Yes, Marine soldiers, airmen, sailors. Whatever, we're getting out of here.
Over here! How you like it? Damn. Careful, it could be anywhere.
Echo 419 to Cortana, come in.
We read you, Echo 419. We have survivors and need immediate dust-off.
Roger, Cortana. On my way. I've spotted additional lifeboats in your area. One near a rock slide, and another near the head of the river. Hard to see from my altitude, but it looks like there are more survivors. Acknowledged. We're on our way.
Well, Flowhammer's good for something. She can at least spot survivors. I believe in later games of Halo, then we get even more tactical because they're trying to jump on the modern, like, you know, Call of Duty tactical shooter type bandwagon. So things started getting more tactical later on in games, whereas the first couple of games stayed largely, you know, wedded to its 80s science fiction roots, if you will.
Over here!
Get in! Or don't. Alright, guess I don't need those Marines. Alright, here's the rock slide. Let's find those.
Survivors detected. Marines are concealed in those rocks.
Yeah, let's find those jarheads. We're gonna rescue them! We're the savior of the galaxy, Master Chief. I remember reading an article, I think it was an Xbox magazine when not long after this game came out, and people were like complaining like, Master Chief isn't an actual, like, you know, rank in the Marines, and people are like, it's like, he's not in the Marines, he's part of the Navy.
There it is!
Specifically, he's Master Chief Petty Officer John 117.
Covering fire!
I should probably reread The Fall of Reach by Eric Nyland.
Lost contact!
I read that book in like 7 days. It was a really fast read. Reacquaint myself with the backstory of the Spartan program and all that. Dr. Halsey and Keyes and all that. Should definitely reread it before I play Reach. Anywho. Okay, here they come. Let's find this guy and blow him. Away! Blow his guy away! Whatever. Ooh, they're clever. They dodged that. Well, how about dodging a plasma grenade? Dodge this. Comes another drop ship. I'm gonna need more ammo.
Another dropship!
Who's with me? You can't hide from me.
Nope, didn't track it. Bummer. They never learn. I heard that.
Yeah, let's do it.
I gotta let my shield recharge here.
I see him.
That's another thing about the plasma pistol. They tend to stutter a bit when they get low on battery. Or misfire, you might say.
Let me get that for you.
He's dealt with, Marine. Don't waste your ammo. There's no stopping me. That's right, you can't stop me. Nothing can stop me. I'm the Master Chief. Oh, nothing can stop me except a jackal. Who's a good shot. I'll do a tactical sneak attack around this rock. Darn it, that elite got
Don't
me.
bother getting up.
He got me. Alright, let's deal with this group again. Okay, maybe instead of going down, I should go up.
Hey, nice shot. Wow, he's tall as
Isn't there a sniper rifle laying around here somewhere against a rock?
Whoa! I'm going in.
Going in.
We're going in.
Alright, we're going in.
Yeah. We're going in.
Yeah, that was. What? Roger that.
There we go. The only good covenant is a dead covenant. Would you like to know more? In fact, not only is this game modeled after Aliens, it's also modeled after Starship Troopers, the 1997 film. There we go, more plasma grenades. Have we killed all of the aliens yet?
Hey, snap out of it. What's going on?
I just realized how flat looking the skybox
Make
looks
sure the area is clear of Covenant stragglers.
in this game. Yeah, it does look like a pretty flat texture, the clouds and all that. Alright, let's find this. There's one more somewhere in here. Let's find him. Oh, I heard him. It's an elite. We need help, though. Hey, there's a sniper rifle. Take a snipper rifle. There he is. Boom, headshot.
Echo 419 to Cortana. Foehammer's on station and ready for another pickup.
Affirmative, Foehammer. We're ready for dust-off. Approach when ready. We're going to look for the last lifeboat, Echo 419. Good luck.
Alright, set her down, Foehammer. I'm gonna need a couple Marines. Those that survived. Also, amazingly, the maneuvering jets on this dropship, on this Pelican dropship, do us no harm. Nice, we got a sergeant. I think that's Sergeant Pete Stacker on the gun there. Last lifeboat was somewhere near the head of the river, so we're gonna head that away.
Warning. I picked up reports that the Covenant has located and secured the Pillar of Autumn's crash site. The good news is the captain is still alive. The bad news is that the Covenant have captured the entire surviving command. Let's hurry and find the final lifeboat so we can link up with the rest of the survivors.
You mentioned something about there being a command shuttle. So presumably the command crew is aboard that. So what, the command staff on the Pillar of Autumn has their own escape pod or something?
I'll call in a dropship to pick them up.
Yikes! More of them! Back me up!
Oh, come on, I don't want this Warthog to slide down the hill. Guess I need to park it a little bit higher.
More of them!
I'm going after him. Come on.
Yeah, where that gunner has virtually no depression to aim the gun. There we go, got some elites.
All clear over here.
There it is!
Let's do it.
Nice shot!
Nice shot. Right on.
Boom, send it.
More of them.
Ah yeah, there was where the sniper rifle was against that rock.
Stay on target.
Not during the rock slide.
Roger that.
Nice shot!
Come here, I'm not gonna hurt you. I'm just gonna bash your brains in. Oh, I heard an elite. There he is.
They're everywhere.
Nice shot!
They're everywhere.
That's the last of them.
Roger that. I'm on my way.
New traffic on the Covenant BattleNet. I found Captain Keyes. He's being held on a Covenant cruiser, the Truth and Reconciliation, a ship I disabled before we abandoned the Autumn. The Truth and Reconciliation touched down on a desert plateau roughly 300 kilometers upstream.
Alright, well, let's get aboard that dropship and go find Captain Keyes.
There's our ride. Get aboard and let's get out of here.
Welcome aboard, Master Chief. Ready for dust off.
Yes, let's go find the Capitan.
Pile out!
You get out.
Back me up!
Everyone, get in.
Come on, floor it!
Let's go, Marine. We're leaving you behind.